Jalen Thompson has acquired the varsity level officiating status here for the East Coast Officials Association. With that being said, the important thing about that is he's still in high school. He got a special variance from the high school association to allow him to receive that honor.
And privileged.
And that's what this presentation for.
The only student, high school student, in the entire state of Florida to be recognized as a varsity football and basketball official. And I would like to ask Jalen Thompson to come up here and join us. Jalen, congratulations. We're really proud of you. I can remember when Jalen was about in the 5th grade, and he used to come to the games with his grandfather, Bernard, and he would hang out in the locker room with us. He would ask about some of the calls that we made, and he was a real student of the game. So on behalf of the Florida High School Athletic Association, I'd like to present the Certificate of Achievement to Jalen Thompson, who as a student official has achieved varsity level status for both football and basketball in Palm Beach County, Florida. Congratulations, Jalen.
Yeah, that is a great accomplishment for the youngster, Jalen Thompson, and it's also a very intelligent thing on the part of the FHSAA, particularly since they're really in a situation where trying to find young people to become officials, it's few and far between. So to restrict anyone with that kind of credential would not be the most intelligent way to go. This way here, you can start to promote that and get more young high school level kids involved in officiating to help things out. Now we're going to get ready for the national anthem here as we stand in honor of the national anthem, and we'll be right back with you. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This game right now will be the first of the boys. And from Montgomery, Alabama will be the Brewbaker Tech with Chauncey Shines as the head coach. They're the Rams. And from Upper Marlboro, Maryland will be Dr. Henry Wise. Lewis Wilson is the head coach. And their nickname is the Pumas. I'm having fun with the Pumas. I haven't even started yet. I'm ready to go with the Pumas.
It's all yours, partner.
I hope I get to call Pumas all night long. That's what I want to do. That's a cool nickname. I don't know why more schools don't use that nickname.
I've never heard of it before. Honestly, never heard of it.
And for you and I, that's saying a lot.
Our longevity and our experience.
Yeah, absolutely. We're having a lot of fun. Introduced first is Brewbaker Tech Rams, and Evan Carter will be leading. Will be in the starting lineup. He's a 6-foot junior. Desmond Williams, a 6'1" senior. Javarius Williams, 6-foot junior. Justin Johnson, a 6'2" junior. And Jacob Jones, a 6'3" senior, will be playing for the Pumas. We're going to have Cajun Fragler, a 5'8" junior. Fred Crowell, a 6'1" senior. Javon Jones, a 6'2" senior. Joel Webb, a 6'6" senior. And Gabriel Arnold, a 6'4" senior. That'll be the starting 5 for the Pumas. Brewbaker Tech will be in the black uniforms. And for Henry Wise, they will be in the white uniforms.
Number 4, Makai Price. Number 20, Maurice Lampkins.
Hey, Bob, I'm checking the shoes to see if there's any Pumas on the Pumas.
There are none.
There are no Pumas.
I've already checked it.
There are no Pumas
So
on the Puma.
you don't have a conversation with yourself.
No, I missed it. We tried. We tried to go the whole way with it. This is going to be interesting to see the pace of this game. Now, you've seen these guys play, Bob?
I've seen Dr. Henry Wise play.
Saw Dr. Henry Wise play. How do they look?
They're very well coached. They won the first game big. Their second game, they literally won by 2 points with 2 seconds left on the clock on a breakaway steal layup.
Wow.
They were down the entire game, came back and won it.
Well, we're going to find out if that was a team of destiny or if Destiny's going to catch him. We'll find that out in a relatively short form. Both teams in their final huddles right now, getting ready to take the floor.
Officials for tonight's contest are Brian Jones.
0-1-12.
Going from right to left will be the Pumas, and going from left to right will be the Rams. Well, we warmed up with the first 2 games today with the ladies, and now it's time to let the price of poker rise as we get ready for the boys, and it's taken over by the Pumas. Cross court pass, they'll circle it around. Flag out. Shots up, no good by Javon Jones. Rebound back, shots back up, and that's good by Cajun Fragler. 5'8" junior. 3-0 in favor of the Pumas. Answering quickly with a missed shot will be the Rams. Swinging the ball around. Dr. Henry Wise and a steal. Taken over by the point, Evan Carter. Carter's got it in the left corner. Brings it out to the top of the key. Working the ball off to the right side. Shots up. No good. It's an air ball set up by Desmond Williams. 6'1" senior. Quickly down the floor, up the glass, and good. Quick answer by the Pumas by Gabriel Arnold, the 6'4" senior. Looks like man-to-man, Bob.
Yeah, and both teams emphasize that in their scouting report. They like playing man-to-man, very up-tempo, get the ball up and down the court in a hurry.
Carter tried to get the ball down inside to Jacob Jones. Ball gets knocked out of bounds off of Jones. Ball goes back to the Pumas of Dr. Henry Wise out of Upper Marlboro, Maryland. What a nice bunch of coaches, man. We got a chance to meet them before the game. What a nice bunch of guys. Hey, you want some Gatorade, gummies, whatever you want. Here, take whatever you need, guys. You're fine. You're one of us. I said, okay, we're good.
I had a chance to eat breakfast this morning with the Pumas coach, Lewis Wilson. He's just a class act, really a class act.
Having fun. This is what it's all about. 6:16 to go in the first. 5-0 just underway here. Dr. Henry Wise has the lead. There's a quick steal. Nice play by Flagler. Gets it back out to the top of the key. That shot's up and good. We're going to have a three-pointer by Javion Jones. And we're going to have a whistle.
According to the Puma profile sheet, they have 4 players in this lineup that have Division II offers already.
Wow.
4.
5-3 is the score. 5:56 to go. We have a timeout. There we go. I thought my math was a little bit better than that. I think it should be 8-0 to score. And that would be the first mistake. And that will be the first clock error in 3 games. Man, they are unbelievable here. They do such a good job.
They do.
They really do. That is a lot of work that they go through to keep things under control here. And they have been, up to this point, flawless. Congratulations. Hey, we all get a little blip in the radar. You know, don't run back the tapes of the first 2 games and try to critique us. There'll be more. You're going to have a long sheet of paper on that one. Right-handed shot is up and it's good, and it's 9-0. Brewbaker Tech out of Montgomery, Alabama. From the top of the key, that shot's up and nothing but the bottom of the net. What a nice shot. And that was hit by Justin Johnson, a 6'2 junior. Working it back at the top. Oh, little tip, and they got it back. Quickly down the floor, 2-on-1. Off the glass and good.
See how quick these scores change between the 3 and the transition scores. That quick, the score's cut in half. Seconds.
Desmond Williams, a 6'1 senior, hit that. Off the tip, so he takes it coast to coast. Back working. Big shot from way outside. That's got to be 24 feet easy.
Binoculars for that one.
Javion Jones, 6'2 senior, hits that.
He had a lot of time to set up, though. He was so far back. Just a lot of time.
Well, are you kidding me? They had to pay a toll to get out there to guard him. 4:45 to go in the first, 12-5. Down the left side, almost tried to get to the elbow, couldn't quite make it, almost a steal, but a foul. That's going to go against Javion Jones, the 6'2 senior. That'll be his first.
You can tell that the behavior immediately got called for the foul, and he penalty, and my fault. No argument, my fault.
He's aggravated at himself because it was such a little touch foul. Oh, off the glass and good. Nice play. That one, Desmond Williams, 6'1 senior. From the foul line, turnaround jump shot off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Fred Crowell. Crowell is 6'1 senior, goes down the right side, coast to coast, but it gets blocked on the way up. Rebound,
Here we go. Here we go.
Back down to the Pumas with a drop pass down the center of the lane. Up and good. Great shot by Mike Davis.
How well these guys set each other up. Good bounce behind, just a back pass. Perfect.
All right, we're going to work the ball over to the right side. Back to the top of the key. Working to the left elbow, jump shots up. Quick release on that one. Rebound comes down nicely. into the hands of Joel Webb at 6'6". He gets fouled. That will go against Jacob Jones at 6'3". Jones, that'll be his second, team third with 3:32 to go here in the first. 14-7, we're just underway here at William T. Dwyer High School. Actually, we're about 10 miles north of West Palm Beach. Ball's gonna go out of bounds. We're gonna have stoppage in play. Ball will go back to Dr. Henry Wise. The Pumas will try to get it in, and they do. Send it into Fragler. Three-pointer, 22 feet. Good. 17-7, 10-point game. 3 minutes to go in the first. Down the right side, no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Jones. Down the left side, off the glass, no good. Fought forward, scramble. Pumas will maintain control with 2:44 to go. Work the ball to the right side, down into the right corner. Oh, nice pass to the left elbow. Ball goes out of bounds, gets knocked out. It'll go off of Jalen Webb, a 6'3" junior. Crowell will take it in. Bounce pass in off the right block, missed the layup. Quickly trying to get the ball down the floor. Shots up for three, no good, too strong. Rebound by the Rams, no good, blocked. Brewbaker Tech will reset.
Too much dribbling. Too much dribbling.
Trying to do everything he can to get into the rim, but he can't do it. And that was Desmond Williams, 6'1" senior. Trying to do everything he can to try to make something happen. He did, but it wasn't good.
Yes. But it's going to be awful tough to get clean shots in that close to the paint. All these guys are vertical.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. These guys really play this game. Basket's good. Desmond Williams hits that one.
And a nice job.
Yeah, Joel Webb was out of the game now. Side of the rim, no good. Here come the Pumas. Left side, nice layup. Javon Jones. 19-8, 11-point game. Nice trap. Left side, they're gonna dink it back out. As they dink it back out, they're gonna trap on the corner. Oh, they're gonna call. It's gonna call white ball. Oh, they called a foul against Evan Carter on that. That was an interesting call.
Well, there was a lot of body contact. They're trapping at one thing, but
Yeah.
he flew over. See, every pass is contested. They're really shrinking the passing lanes.
You know, as much as people talk about foot speed, elevation, jumping ability, the hand speed of these guys is amazing. Down the right side, off the glass, no good, but there will be a foul. I think they're going to call that offensive.
They did.
1:28 to go in the first quarter. 19-8 your score. Bob, I think I'm catching the second win. Watch out, buddy. 1:23 to go here first.
This quarter's going very quick, too.
Yeah, I'm liking that. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. That was a nice play on defense by Jalen Webb. Pumas on the inbounds pass. They get it outside to Makai Price. Right corner. That shot's up off the side of the rim, no good. Nice rebound that time by Jalen Webb. 6'3" junior, he's playing a lot taller than 6'3" right now. Down the right side, it's off the glass.
Gotta finish those, partner. Gotta finish to get that close.
It could have been a
Nice
little
move.
basket interference.
Nice move.
Swing it back out to the top. Off the back of the rim, no good. Tried that little jumper stop. Didn't work. They call a foul.
But how fast both teams are getting the ball up court. There's no stoppage.
Derek Weekly on that foul. He caught it right in the teeth, too. But that's just demoralizing. You get fouled and you get hit in the mouth. Coming in is going to be Aaron Miles, 6'3" junior. Get it back out. Evan Carter gets it out to the right side. That shot's no good. Off by Justin Johnson. I think they want to play one. Just a hunch, I'm not sure. Going to try to get the ball down into the left side. From the right elbow, shots up, and that's good. It's 19-8. I lost it. You got something? And that's the end of the first quarter with the score 21-8 in favor of the Pumas from Dr. Henry Wise.
The Rams are going to be in for a very,
Here
very
we go.
difficult night.
At this rate.
That very difficult night. It's they just seem to be a better team. That is the Pumas.
Yes.
They're quick.
They are.
They rebound. They shoot threes. They get back on transition, and they run on the offensive end of it.
I just really, really appreciate the hand speed of the Pumas, how fast they move their hands. I mean, it's one thing to keep the body in front of it, but because they do have the body in front of it, they make themselves even bigger because of the extension and the quickness of those hands.
Yeah, this is, having not seen Brewbaker, I didn't know what to expect. I saw Wise, but they're going to put up, at this pace, they got an 80-point game, and they won yesterday's game with a 50-47, a 50-48. So this is going to be a lot different points.
And this is the first of two boys championships. Start the second quarter, 21-8. Dr. Henry Wise has the lead. Moving the ball off to the right side right now. Off the left elbow, shots up inside, no good. Rebounds taken down by the Pumas. Nice pass, good outlet pass. They're gonna look at that left side. That shot's gonna be strong, no good. Going out of bounds, and it'll go back over this time to the Rams of Brewbaker Tech.
The Rams don't have the inside presence. The only way they're going to get back on this is fast break or make the threes. And they haven't had much success with that.
Right now, they got to get the ball past half court. Dunk is missed. Rebounds missed. Oh boy, somebody's going to have to answer to that debacle. Down the right side, nice pass underneath, and way to get back down the floor. Boy, it's hard to think that Cajun Flagler has all that hustle and ends up getting punished for it.
How quick he was and how vertical he was on that shot.
Well, I have to say about the forearm to the rib, about that level. Step into the line is going to be Jalen Webb. He's got the first one. Set for the second shot. Off the side, no good.
Can't close the gap that way. You have to make layups and foul shots. Those have to be givens.
In the meantime, with that 21-9 lead, Wise has, nice shot. That was Mackay Price. With all of that being said,
The ball movement is so clean.
and they're deep.
And they're open shots. They're open shots, and they're going in.
That shot's good. Nice shot by Justin Johnson. Yeah, I tell you, Dr. Henry Wise is a deep club. I think they've already gone 8 deep. Whoop. Still get the ball out to that right
See,
corner.
the ball movement, though, is so
Yeah.
quick. They find the open player. Constant pressure on the defense.
And more substitutions. More substitutions, more substitutions. Here they keep going and going and going. Working the left side right now. That's a nice shot. Got it. Oh, come on. You got to make that fall. The basketball guards were against them on that.
That didn't get off the hand. That ball was taken.
5:53 to go in the second. 24-12 is the score. The Pumas have the lead. Oh! And there should be we're going to call a foul on that?
Yes.
Gervais, Javaris, Williams.
More subs.
More subs, more subs. What are we looking at? Georgetown? Boy, I am really pulling out the old ones, huh?
Well, when you go back that far, it's easy.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great answer. Down the right side, off the glass, and good. Desmond Williams. Yeah. Now to the right elbow. Little shake and bake by Fred Crowell. But to no avail as the ball goes out of bounds. It's a 10-point game with 5:18 to go. Jalen Rubin on the way in. Price on the way out.
It's a revolving door with the substitutions.
Yeah, it is.
It's
I'm
just constant.
starting to develop a callus trying to pull my pegs. Got the pegs here on the board trying to keep it going. It's not as easy as it seems today.
It's not.
Ha! From the corner off the side, no good. Rebound almost stolen back by the Pumas. Tell you what, Coach Chauncey Shine's not very happy right now for the Rams as he trails by 10. Trying to get the ball down to the right block, they do. Cross-court pass. All that work went to nothing. Air ball.
Flat, flat.
Maintains the dribble. Nice play by Jalen Rubin. From the left side goes Crowell off the glass and good. 26-14, 4:20 to go in the second. Lob pass over. Oh yeah, that was a good call. That was a nice call. That's going to go against. It's going to go against Desmond Williams.
Pumas will certainly show they can score a lot of ways.
Yeah, they can.
Transition, layups, threes. They're not going to beat themselves with passing. Good passing, good movement, quick movement.
12-point difference. We're halfway through the second. Yep, there's going to be a push-off. Pushed off.
See, the teammate telling them,
Yeah.
start thinking, don't do that. I just love the interaction with these players to each other.
Hey, you got a 12-point lead. You don't want to give them any fuel for the fire. Plus, you put yourself in a hole with fouls. Oh, nice move. Little crossover. Broke the ankles on that one. Back to the top of the kiddo. Swing it over to the right side. Justin Johnson sends it up. And it's
They
good.
need them. That's the only way they're going to get back on this.
Well, they got it under 10 with 3:43 to go. Moving. Oh, he's got an open alley. Rebound's up, no good. There's going to be a foul. That's probably going to go against Justin Johnson. Stepping to the line will be Joel Webb, a 6'6" senior. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of good basketball players on this floor. And when you look at Dr. Henry Wise, they are interchangeable, and they do go. I'm going to tell you, they go 8 deep. Coming back in is going to be Fragler, and he'll take Rubin's place.
And the Rams' best player is not playing.
Wow.
Football. Scorer inside their post player. He's hurt.
That's not good. Not when you're down by 11. All right, little reach in, little elbow by Javon Jones.
The quickness, the foot speed, as you said, the hand speed. All these guys are so quick to the basket and defending the basket. You got to earn everything. And the kind of conditioning these guys have to be in.
You know, I got to throw a shout out to, I would say, 70% of the referees that we watched today are in shape.
Look at them.
I mean, look at the 2 out of 3 right here. You got 2 out of 3 guys right here that you know they work hard to make sure that they can put the best product, which is themselves, on the floor. Got to give them credit.
2 of the 3 have kind of a V with their body.
Yeah.
Yep, you can tell they work out.
And we've kind of seen that 2 out of 3
Oh,
throughout
yeah.
the whole day. Yeah, things are changing in the officials world. These guys don't just show up and put their time in, they work at it. Not that the other guys didn't, but they didn't concentrate on their physical well-being as much as they do today. I mean, even if you look into pro sports, all those NFL guys, they're all in the gym.
Oh, brother.
College, too.
They look like weightlifters.
Yes. You and I, we're just trying to survive. We're just trying to make it to tomorrow. That was no good. Boy, that was a tough foul.
We are definitely on the same page with that.
Here you go. 2:58 to go in the second, 28-19.
We're certainly not going to create any dust with our foot speed.
No. Nope, not anymore.
Nope.
We went from 4-6 to 4 minutes and 6 seconds.
That's just going up and down steps.
Yep. Off the back of the rim, 2 shots missed. Things kind of flattened out a little bit here.
Yeah, it scores flatlined a little bit, but it's an opportunity for them to score. They need to score here. You know, 3 minutes, it's a 9-point differential. See if they can close it to 4 or 5 and build on it at halftime.
Desmond Williams at the line. He's going to try to close it down a little bit, try to get it underneath 10. Getting ready to come back in is Demond. Very good.
Foul shots are so important in this game.
Yeah. Well, especially if you're down and you have a chance to get the score cut back without the time.
And you're working so hard to get to the line. You have to make your foul shots. You work too hard.
You're right about that. They did work hard. That one's good. Down to an 8-point game. Pumas with the ball in the white uniforms. In the left corner, that shot's up, and that erases everything. Back to 11.
With his sneak off. You know that? His sneak. He made that shot with his sneak off, and he ran down the court with the sneak in his hand.
No kidding.
Yep.
There you go.
There it is.
That's Makai Price. 2:29 to go before half. 31-20. Step back, jump shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Carter. Carter sends it back up, no good. Rebound comes down to the Pumas.
Another shot over. That's not the shot he wanted.
Nope, Demond Ford. Right corner, shots up, and that's good. Nice shot. Gabriel Arnold, 6'4" senior.
Different names just keep coming up with you.
Yep.
Different scores.
From the foul line, shots up and good. Pretty. Justin Johnson. That was a pretty shot. 34-22, 12-point game. 1:35 to go before half. Oh, with the alley-oop. See it. Joel Webb.
We have seen a few of those this week.
Yeah, you have. Down the right side from the foul line, step back, bang. Shot's
He did
good.
push off.
Yeah, he did.
Get away with it.
Desmond Williams, they needed it badly. Back to a 12-point game. Scoop shot with the right hand, no good. Rebound comes back.
Offensive rebound.
Pumas, short, no good. Into the hands of Carter. Carter with the left hand, goes straight down to the left elbow, and he gets that ball blocked, knocked away, and there'll be a foul. And that was not a very popular call at the bench of the Pumas.
Yes, but right in front of the fans too. There was a little bias from the action on part of the Puma fans. But sometimes we don't see the body contact.
He's going to explain himself. But it's a tough call to make from that side of the floor. First one's good. 36-25, 11-point game. 46 seconds to go before half.
Can they get it to 9 or 8 before the half is over?
Not shooting like that.
Another missed foul shot. Playing it. He's playing it for 1. Well, you're not going to get it to 9.
It could get worse.
It just did. 1-on-1.
34 seconds to go before halftime, 36-25. Your score, step into the line to shoot. It's going to be Fred Crowell. Crowell, 6'1" senior. Right hander sends it up, and that's good. Nice shot. Flick of the wrist. Bink. Back to 12. That one's up and good. Whoa. Jumped out, tried to misdirect him. Not a bad move. Almost a foul though. 19 seconds. The Rams hold him for one shot. Jump stop and he gets blocked, and then the elbow goes right through and hits Joel Webb right on the nose. We got a white timeout, which means the Pumas will take a little breather as they set up for that last shot with 12 seconds to go and a 13-point lead. It's an interesting call. It's an interesting call. Timeout right there.
Yep, 12-8. And you would think you'd have a set play with 12-8.
More than likely he does, but you know, he's got that lead. He's got a little comfort. You know what, with his turnstile type of substitutions, he may have wanted to have a particular lineup on the floor, but he didn't make a substitution, so he's going to go with that. That would have been my first thought. My second thought, since my first thought was incorrect, was that he's now going to set the play.
And remind
They're
them.
going to try to get that ball down to the right block. Just, I got to make up for my faux pas with the substitution. So let's see if they can't set it up on the right block. We'll see.
Either way, they're in a good situation. They drive, they're going to get a bonus, 1-on-1. You got a three-point shot. You got players who are shooting well from the perimeter. This is a win-win here. Look what he does.
Here they go. Step back three, and he's got it. Nice shot. There you go. And we've come to the end of the first half. I think that's a 10-point game if they get the score.
Your score, the Dr. Henry Wise High School Purples 38. Brewbaker Saint Rams 25.
It's 28. It's 28. I got that one, ladies and gentlemen. So we come to the end of the first half with the score. 38-28. The Pumas have the lead over Brewbaker Tech and the Rams.
Second half.
It's going to be an interesting second
I
half.
just don't see the Rams being in a position to change this. The scores are too many. The bench is too deep. Their ball movement is too good. And they get back on defense. And they don't give you an inside shot offensively.
Boy.
5 keys. I don't know how you compensate for that. The only way the Rams compensate is 3-point shots, layups, and make your foul shots.
The only way you can make up for that with that just declaration of doom is smoke and mirrors. And with smoke and mirrors, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back for the second half right after we show you these highlights from the first half. We'll be back. (38-28) going into the second half here of game 1 of the boys championship in the Palm Beach Invitational Classic here at WT Dwyer. It's 38-28. I'm Rick McGuire along with Bob Koch as we're bringing you all the action here today and this evening. As we get ready for the second half, Bob, the Pumas looked just dominating in that first half.
And the score really does not reflect the difference in the play of the Pumas and the Rams. I said it right before halftime. There's 4 keys to it for the Pumas, and the Rams must make foul shots, get to the basket, and make their threes. They're it. There's not a lot of choices here.
As we start the second half, going from left to right will be the Pumas. That shot's up, and it starts off the second half with a nice three-point bomb.
But you know what I said, you score first in the first and second half, that 10-point just ballooned to 3. If the Rams score first, it's down to 7. That's a 6-point differential. So, huge.
And a turnover, but it's turned back and lost.
And then turn back again.
So it goes back over to Dr. Henry Wise out of Upper Marlboro, Maryland. The Pumas will have it as they bring it off the right side up to the top of the key. Down inside. No good. Oh, don't want anybody getting hurt. Going to be a foul. It's going to go back down the floor. This time it will be possessed by the Rams. Let's see if Brewbaker Tech out of Montgomery, Alabama can try and close this gap a little bit. Nice trap in the corner. Nice outlet pass. Wow. Off the baseline. Back outside. Nice shot. Justin Johnson picks up pretty much where he left off after the end of the first game. First half, I'm sorry. From the foul line. Tough shot. Gabriel Arnold not used to making that shot from that spot. Uh-oh. Down the floor. It's going to be off the glass and good. Nice job by Cajun Fragla. Another bomb's up. That's an air ball. Rams still have it. Nice shot.
That's one of the 3 ways to get back on this.
Jacob Jones. Bringing it up is Crowell. Back into the left corner. That shot's up, and that's a nice basket by Gabriel Arnold. Beautiful drive, but the shot was missed. Back to the Pumas. We've got a player down, far side. We got a stoppage in play.
Oh boy.
Looks like an ankle.
Yep.
That's not going to be a lot of fun for Joel Webb as he gets over to the right immediately. So let me check this out. So the kid hops over to the table right away, does the right thing. He's got to get it going. He's had a problem with the foot before. That's not the first time. And he goes to try to take his shoe off, and he doesn't untie the shoe.
The injuries affected his brain, I guess, as well.
But you know what? That's the second time in 2 days I've seen a young kid do that. I was in the training room yesterday because I caught a foul ball off my wrist up at Dodgertown, and the kid was coming in from one of the ball games. Same thing. Had an ankle injury. Tried to take his shoe off with his shoe still tied. Come on, man. 46-13 to score, 13-point game. Off the left side, that shot's up and good.
That might be one of the best shots tonight, at least in this game.
Okay.
Acrobatic with defensive pressure, a disadvantage with his height, and still shot it with one hand, left side.
Desmond Williams. 11-point game. Off the side.
Foul shots again.
Oh, wide open down underneath. That shot's going to be missed. Unfortunately for Derek Wheatley. He had a wide open shot. There'll be a foul. He's going to have to really earn it now from the foul line.
They do find their teammates, don't they?
Boy, that kid was wide open.
Wide open. But corner, elbow, underneath, real quick.
Left-hander. Short, no good. Coming back in the game now is going to be Damon Ford. And he'll be taking Arnold's place.
You know, the Pumas definitely have dominated this game, but
Yes.
it seems like it's a lot worse than the gap that it is right now.
And it's 47-35, and that's not a small gap to begin with 5 minutes to go here in the third. Diagonal pass into the corner, wide open. Mishandled, gave the defense a chance to get back up.
They're
But
staying on top of it.
working hard underneath.
Yeah, still 10 points.
Jacob Jones hits that one, 4:51 to go. Pumas trying to work the ball to the left elbow. Out to the left wing.
Oh,
Cross
boy.
court pass,
Oh, boy.
that's not good. Nice layup.
I think timeout's going to be coming up.
Desmond Williams, 6'1" senior, hits that one. They got it down underneath 10 for the first time in a long time. That shot's short. Hey, they got a little chance for the Rams to make a little action here. If they can hit this one, they can bring it down to 5 with a three-pointer. There's your three-pointer. Oh, he missed it. That was missed by Evan Carter.
He's got a timeout.
Gotta have one. It's
Yep.
47-41. It's a 6-point game with 3:50 to go. And Coach Lewis Wilson gonna have a little chit-chat with the fellas, try and straighten things out here.
He did say at halftime, a long way to
Long
go
way
in
to
this
go.
game.
Yes, he did.
And to the Rams' credit, they have come out and they're playing tough. They haven't quit on this, even though the Pumas came out and scored first.
Yep.
They're playing them tough. 6-point game. There's a lot of time left. A lot. Oh my God, yes. So much time.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it. 6-point game. Good news is, though, it's a good competitive game, so it's keeping everything and everybody alert.
You gotta love anybody that's watching this, whether it's here on Facebook, you gotta love it.
Oh, yeah.
Two well-coached teams going back and forth, hustling.
That Pumas are working it back to the top. Left side, he's going to go that left baseline. Whoa, he got that one slapped right back at him. Fred Crowell wasn't expecting that. They threw the ball away. Oh, boy, that is got. You know, those are the reasons why coaches retire. That could have brought it down to a 4-point game. Oh,
And-
my goodness.
And you work that hard on the one end
Yeah.
to give it up without a shot down the other end.
Tough. Working the ball out to the right wing. Down the left elbow, scoop shot short, no good, but there'll be a foul. That was a nice drive by Fred Crowell. He went right back in there. He was not going to be denied again. If he didn't get it, he was going to the line, but he was going to make somebody pay for that last one.
He was one of the difference makers in last night's game.
Oh, yeah?
A 2-point win, yes. Really quick.
There we go. 2:59 to go. It's a 7-point game. From the top. Tries to get down inside. No good. Rebounds fought for it. It goes back.
Wow.
Nice shot.
Wow.
Nice
Wow.
play.
With defensive pressure.
Jacob Jones.
A very tight glass to score there, and he made it.
There we go.
No,
Short, no good. Rebound no good. Here they go. The Rams are on the move with a 5-point game. Off the left side, off the glass, no good. Rebounds up, and it's good. Justin Jones.
And see, the Pumas were very late getting back on that. You give them a second shot. You give them one, you can't give them a second.
3-point game. 2 minutes to go in the third. Working the ball at the top of the keys, Fred Crowell. Crowell goes down the left side. He's got the alley. Off the glass and good as he switches from left to right. Scoops it over there with the right hand off the glass. 1:54 to go. It's back to a 5-point game. Here come the Rams at the top of the key. They're going to work it off with Desmond Williams. Williams brings it down the left side, switches over to the right. Off the glass and good. That basket's all right, and they're going to go for the old-fashioned 3-point play with a 3-point game. Hello, it's wake-up time. Substitutions coming in. Substitutions coming in for the Pumas. Really? They're going to take Aaron out, taking Aaron Miles out. Going is Javon Jones, along with Gabriel Arnold. Good. 2-point game.
Two.
Three-quarter pressure. Off the right with the right hand down the left side. That shot's good by Jones. So it's back to a 4-point game with 1:29 to go in the third quarter. Set it up from the left side. Diagonal pass to the right corner. Back out to the right wing. Shot short, no good. Rebound comes down to the Pumas in the hands of Fragler. Back to the top. 1:07 to go. Backing it out. Oh, he's got a wide open shot. And he hits it.
Huge, huge.
Fred Crowell. I don't know what happened to the defense. Why did they drop off? Back to 7.
They're back in a 2-1-2.
This is a big possession for the Rams. They need this basket. Left-hander sends it up. It's short, no good by Carter.
This is huge now.
Yeah, it
You
is.
can take it up to 9.
Yep. And all the work that was done by the Brewbaker Tech Rams will all be for naught if they hit this shot.
Yeah, 8 seconds or less. 8 seconds. Okay.
There's your 8. They got the ball in the right corner. Nice defense. Trying to get that turnover. Oh, he split the defense too strong, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Well, the Rams got a little something back as we get to the end of the third with the score 55-48 in favor of the Pumas.
If you're the Rams right now, you know you can win it. And if you're Puma, you certainly know you can lose it.
Yes, that's
Two
true.
ways.
Yep.
Because they're going in thinking, wow, they just cut it to 3, 2, right? And then put it back up, but they're not quitting on that side.
Nope. But there was a point in the third quarter where the 10-point halftime deficit could have been completely erased. Not only was it not erased, the Pumas from Dr. Henry Wise came back and threw a few more baskets back in to make it a 55-48 game.
Well,
Yeah, get ready for the fourth, my friend, because this could be a very interesting 8 minutes of play.
the games tonight have been more than worth the price of admission.
Oh, yes.
I mean, we have not seen an easy game in 3 championships.
No.
Every game is well contested. Wow.
Absolutely. Here go the Pumas getting ready for that last 8-minute stanza. As are we, ladies and gentlemen, here on Facebook, streaming live. Rick McGuire, along with Bob Cox.
Okay, back to the man.
And it did a little rest there in the third. Now they're going to get back to putting the pressure on. I expect to see 8 players back for the Pumas here in the fourth quarter. Big bomb setup, and that's good. What a nice shot.
With pressure. That was contested. Deep shot.
Justin Johnson, it's back to a 4-point game. Nice pass. No good.
Oh, that hurts.
That's a big
That hurts.
call underneath.
That hurts.
Oh, man. That's a technical has been assessed to Fred Crowell. He said something immediately on the call, and then he continued down the floor. Coaching staff knew it immediately. Right, wrong, or indifferent, when you get slapped with a technical, you can't win. So now that shot's good, and now you're down to a 3-point game. Boy, that's a big call. Missed the second one, but they'll get the ball back. 3-point game, 1-possession game.
He makes that foul shot and get a 3 to up.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Well, let's see what they can do now.
They're back to the zone.
Top of the key, Carter. Oh, that was a tough
See,
pass
and
and a tough
he
play.
switched the defense.
Yes, he did.
They're making him go over the top instead of that dribble drive. It's going to be a little tougher. Good, smart, good coaching move.
Oh, yeah, we've seen some great coaches here today. Working the right side. From the right elbow, backing it out. Gets it back out to the top of the key over to Crowell. Crowell, oh, beautiful pass. Off the glassing, good, strong move by Gabriel Arnold, the 6'4" senior.
Highlight film on that one.
Yep.
That's a definite. Back pass, over the shoulder, off the backboard, layup.
5-point game.
Seems like eternity, though, for the last 7 minutes. It's going to be a long 7 minutes.
Yeah.
I think particularly with a potential foul situation,
Yes.
playing the clock, this could be.
First it's up and it's good. So it's back to a 6-point game with 6:56 to go in the fourth. Fouls right now, not
Back to man.
necessarily a big problem with the team fouls. The individual fouls, though, is another story. From the foul line, jump shots up and good. Defense didn't step out on him on that time, and it's back to an 8-point game. Missed it, split the trap off the glass and good. That's a nice play.
He is so quick.
Desmond Williams.
So quick. He went the entire court with that ball.
Yeah,
And nobody stopped him.
They couldn't. They tried to trap him. They couldn't do it. Another back pass. That one's missed.
But another possession.
Trying to pepper that foul line. Going to try and drop it back there, too. He lost concession. They were going to try and do it again. They were going to try to flip it back to that foul line and get that shot, but they couldn't pull it off. The Pumas were unable to get it. Clock ticking, 6:55 to go in the fourth. It's a 6-point game. Little chase on him. Ball down to the right block, back out to the top of the key. Down to the right side, into the right corner. Nice pass to the right elbow. Back outside.
They're picking up their intensity defensively.
Desmond Williams having a little trouble trying to figure out what to do, almost a steal. And as you said, Bob, nice defense
Yeah,
by Arnold. Back to the top, Carter. Carter gets it picked away, got a breakaway. Nice layup. Nothing too fancy. Gabriel Arnold hits it. It goes back to an 8-point game, and we got a timeout on the floor with 5:15 to go in the fourth.
I like what he did on that. He didn't try and dunk it.
Nope.
He just made sure it went in.
Classic.
Very smart, because a missed shot opportunity on that. Now with 5:15, 5 and change left, got an 8-point game.
At the same time, if he misses that dunk, he's got to drive all the way back to Upper Marlboro, Maryland with this team. I don't think he wants to listen to it all the way back. Just make the basket and everybody's happy. Don't give him any fuel. You know how teammates can be when you do stuff like that.
Yes, and you know how coaches can be.
Oh, yeah.
That's teammates are one thing. The coaches can be piranhas on that.
Yeah. 62-54 here with 5:15 to go in the fourth. We're in our third championship game here at the Palm Beach Invitational Classic.
I just love it. I love the way they are.
Yeah.
Both teams. They're just so well coached.
A little trouble with the clock.
I tell you what, I do really appreciate the officials.
Yeah.
Officials said my fault. They're really very impressive.
And how about the board? The scoreboard people, they're right on top of it. Great communication, got everything straightened out, makes everybody happy. Working the ball now with the Rams in the black uniform. 5 minutes to go. A big bomb set up from almost the third row of the bleachers. No good. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. 3 offensive possessions on that. And a foul.
That's good. He bring it down to a
And that's-
6-point
yeah,
game.
and
A
that's
lot of
his-
time.
And that's his 4th foul, and you're at the bonus on the next foul. That's a big foul.
That's Gabriel
Individual and
Arnold
team. Yep.
with his 4th. Now you got to
A
start
lot of
thinking.
time. A lot of time left. It's huge.
Yep, 4 fouls. And he's a very good player. That's the bad news. The good news is the Pumas are very deep, and they showed that in the first half. So Coach Wilson's leaving them in.
See, that's just careless. That's careless. You're on
Yeah.
a 2-on-1 break. Kick it out for the 3, and don't take that. That's, jeez.
Javon
Give
Jones.
it up.
That'll be his 4th. 17th foul for the Pumas. Nice
Here we
steal.
go. Here we go. He is quick. Oh, brother.
Little
All right,
finger roll off the
almost.
front.
Almost, partner. Almost.
That's one of those, if you don't use the backboard, I'm going to got you. And they go crazy.
That
Yeah.
almost cupped out.
Even with that, somebody's going to tell them something. You can bet on that with 4:29
All right,
to go.
so
Back
we
to
have
9.
4:29, back to 9, and Ram possession.
But there's hope
Oh, sure.
because you
Sure.
got 2 guys with 5. You got 2 starters with 4 fouls,
And you're in a bonus.
and you're in the bonus.
Well, the next 4 minutes, 4 minutes and change. I think that's a good timeout that he took, too. He's got him, and you're up. How do you want to handle it? What's your shot selection going to be? We're going to run the court. We're going to let a little air out. What are you going to do at this point? You're up by 9. How do you want to play this?
All he wants to, like you said, the management is for the next 4 minutes. Now,
Yeah,
that's
you're
what-
looking at and reminding the kids how many timeouts you have.
Yep.
Just where they are. What type of shot you want to take. And he's certainly reminding those 2 players you have 4 fouls. Play smart, but do not give up a layup or an uncontested shot. It's not worth it.
And they're both still in the game. Both Jones and Arnold with 4 fouls each still playing. Split the defense, try to get it out. Trying to keep an eye on Justin Johnson now.
See, they're killing the clock with this too.
Yeah.
That's a very good possession. Very good possession.
Watch
Help
the
him
trap.
out. Help him out. Help him
Nice
out.
pass.
Help him out.
Now they're going to bring it out. They're going to take a little air out of the ball here, I think. Little cut, little passing cut. Little passing cut. Little motion. Down inside, shots up and good. Rattles around.
Nice team job. Nice team effort.
Joel Webb, and they add up that much more time. 3:25 to go. It's an 11-point game. Back to 11. Shots missed, and there's a foul. It's going to be interesting to see this call.
Oh,
I'm not sure what I saw on that.
2 and 1.
Joel Webb.
2 plus 1.
First.
But potentially cuts it back down to 10.
Left-hander sends it up, and that's good by Evan Carter.
He didn't count the bucket then.
66-56. The foul was before the shot. That's why I didn't see it. With the right hand off the left side, no good.
And they're going to make it. They're going to push this.
2 on 3. No good. Nice save. And a nice shot. That was by Williams.
I think sometimes, unless they hurry it too much, the Pumas hurry that. They didn't take any time off the clock on that. I think you got to take it. They can foul you.
Back to 7.
You got the handle. You got the players that can handle the ball. Burn some air here.
Diagonal into the left corner. That shot's going to be an air ball. But it goes back into the hands of the Pumas with 2:24 to go. And a 7-point game.
All right. That's all right. It's 4. 2:16 to go.
Rashawn Moncrief.
Still a lot of time, though, partner. It's only 3 possessions.
That was the first time I called his name tonight. Oh, nice pick. Ball gets back in. That shot is going to be Crowell. 2 minutes.
I love listening to him. He's very clear. No, you don't need that. You don't need it. You don't need it. Deep shots, deep rebounds. Play the clock. Layups only. Layups only. You've got the ball handlers. Let them play with it.
66-59.
Now this will be tough. The inbounds play could be tough. I think you got to get the ball to 12.
I guess that's a Quasi Bell who just came in.
Holy crap.
Keon
That
Flagler.
is major.
Yes, it
That
is.
is major.
Pushed off on the inbounds pass. This could be a 4 or 5 point game with.
They didn't give it the bonus. That should have been a bonus. They should have had a bonus on that. The foul, why didn't he go to the line?
I do not know the answer to that question at this point. With 1:47 to go, though, we have a foul.
They've got to meet on this. They have to meet on that.
Evan Carter got charged with that foul. That'll be his second. That'll only be the 6th team foul.
You have 3 officials. You can't miss that. I don't understand that.
Got a foul over here in the corner. 7-point game.
Coach is right. They should have been to the foul line.
Yeah.
With a double with 2 shots.
Foul number 14, Javarius Williams, his second. Number 12, Joel left the line, shooting the 1-1.
That foul will be charged to number 10, Desmond Williams. I'm sorry, they're going to give that to Javaris Williams, and that will be his second. Off rattles out, no good. Ball comes back down. Game's still alive, ladies and gentlemen.
A lot of
7-point
time.
game,
A lot of time.
unless they throw it away. And that will go back to the Pumas. We have a timeout called by Coach Lewis Wilson for Dr. Henry Wise and the Pumas, as they have a 7-point lead. And that'll be a full timeout.
So, what do you think the topic of conversation is
For who?
for the Pumas?
Oh, right now they got the ball. They've got to try to get that. I would say I would try to get that ball down to minute 7 if I could. If I could, kill as much time as possible. If there's a wide open shot, take it. If not, don't, let them foul you. It'd be the best. Both teams are in the bonus. If they can draw a foul, that'll put them in a double bonus. So I would try to take the air, take the air out of the ball unless it's a wide open layup. That would be me.
I would completely, what you said, take the air out of the ball. They've got to foul you. And the only shot you take is a layup, a made layup. You know it's going in. That's all you're thinking about. It's in. It's not a question mark.
.137 to go in the fourth. The Pumas will take it inbounds. Nice defense, but they get it in. And there's your foul. That will be the 10th team foul if I am not. No, that'll be
Oh,
only
it's
the 8th.
number 8.
So that's a 1-and-1. Got to hit the front end here.
See, and this could pay dividends for the
Yes.
Rams. You have to make your foul shots.
Jones has had a nice game. He's got 4 fouls. He's had a nice game, played well. Right-hander will set. Rattles out, no good. Now that's a benefit for the Rams. If they can convert.
Got to stop the
basket.
ball. Got to stop
he's
the ball.
wide open. All the way down the lane.
That should not happen.
We got a 5-point game with 1:23 to go. A little panicky down there. There's going to be the foul. That'll be another 1-and-1. He's got to hit this.
He's hurt too. He's limping. Yep.
Got a little hitch in his get-along.
But that's who you want the ball with. Number 1 is the player you want the ball with. So now your point guard earns his keep.
Okay. If he hits the first one.
Yep.
It's good.
Good. Vertical, great rotation.
6-point game. This is a big shot right here. Especially with Johnson.
7.
Yeah, that was a big shot because Johnson can hit 2 back-to-back threes in a heartbeat. Off the left side.
Too
off the
friggin'
glass.
easy. Too easy.
Back to a 5-point game and a foul. We're going to be doing this for a while. You predicted it. That'll be the 10th.
I'm just not sure why the Pumas have given up uncontested layups like that. And they're not half court. They're full court.
Oh, yeah,
Guys
they
going, their motor's running, and
Yeah.
you're giving an uncontested layup.
Got that first one. It's back to 6 points. That one's good.
Okay,
It's
back to a
7.
three-possession game. Play. Come on, make the ball go lateral. Lateral. Lateral.
Big bomb, short, no good. Here's the rebound and the foul. 7-point game with 57 seconds to go.
You like to think that it's over, but it's not. If they
No.
score layups the way they have been,
Yep.
he has to make these foul shots.
Got the first one.
Because every inbounds is going to be fouled immediately.
Uh-huh. No question about that at this point. Oh, he missed the second one. With the steal.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
That was a big turnover right there. That might have killed it right there. He hits both of these with a 10-point game. It'll be very difficult. Got the first one. Got the second. 10-point game. Okay.
Too easy. Just too easy.
Well, he's not going to foul. They're not going to foul. They're not going to put themselves in any position to foul.
Okay.
Back to 8 points.
But if you're going to take that concept, then you're giving up uncontested layups,
Pretty much.
right? So make them earn it at the foul line instead of giving an uncontested layup. I mean, that was 4 seconds,
Yeah.
back
pretty
down
much.
to 8.
Yeah.
And if we follow the logic now, every 2 to 3 seconds, someone's going to be on the foul line on this end.
Could take us an hour to finish this game.
It could be 15 more times at that foul line.
Oh.
Could be, because they're fouling as soon as the ball's touched. And they're not doing the job stopping the ball here. Then go back to the 2-1-2. Don't allow the dribble drive penetration and try and force him to take the 3. I'd much rather give him a 3 than give him an uncontested layup. See what he
Okay.
does. See if he goes back. I'd like to see him back in the 2-1-2. Stop giving up the layups. And they've been effective with that.
Yeah.
They're forcing lateral passes,
Yes.
cross-court passes.
There's your foul.
And that's who you want to have the ball. 0 and 1 are the
Yeah.
2 players you want to have the ball. But
Fragile.
that took 2 seconds.
I am very
That's-
much aware of that.
This is going to be the MO.
First one's good. No good on the second one.
See, too easy. Get rid
There
of
you
it.
go. That one's good. Back down to 25 seconds. A 76-65 game. It's an 11-point game. I'm going to shoot the three-pointer. No good. Get the ball out. Bounce pass. Off the glass and good. 11 seconds. That's going to do it. That's going to do it.
Let them score. Let them score.
That's it.
Burn
Let
out
the clock run.
That's it. Just burn out the
That's
clock.
it.
Yeah.
Final score 78-65 in favor of the Pumas with Coach Lewis Wilson. We're going to try to get Coach Wilson here for a couple words as we wrap up this one. Let him take care of his handshakes. Let him take care of what he's got to do as the table comes out for the awards. Nice job. Very well played game.
Okay.
All
And
right,
then
when do you want the coach?
we got to do the interview.
78-67, the final. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, Bob, 3 down, 1 to go. That was a good game. It kind of got a little bit sloppy at the end. But up till that point, it was a very, very good ball game, and I'm looking forward to this last one. In the meantime, as we wrap this one up, we're going to send it back for the highlights. We're going to give out the awards, and hopefully we'll be able to get Coach Lewis Wilson in for a quick couple questions as soon as we can. So we'll take it back for the highlights right now.
Coach, I want to congratulate you. I've seen 2 games in the last 2 nights. My first thought to you, you won last night with 2 seconds left. Tonight, you closed it out with a minute and a half left. Which of the 2 games was the most challenging for you? Which of the 2 had your heart rate flying? The last one last night with 2 seconds, when you knew they had possession of the ball with 10 seconds on the clock, or tonight, this seemed to be a much more challenging game for you. However, it wasn't as close as last night. What are your thoughts?
Absolutely. I thought last night was an awesome game, one for the record books. It was a thriller last night. My heart was racing all game long. I mean, we were down. We were challenged the entire game. We were down the entire game, and we were fortunate to come back and pull that one out. But I think last night was the toughest game that we played down here against a great Benjamin school team. They were very well coached. They executed very well, and they came out on fire. And they took advantage of our weaknesses on defense. But fortunately for us, we got the key defensive play of the game at the end of the game and went in and scored the layup at the buzzer. But I tell you, I think tonight was a very good game as well. It's just that I thought that we came out with a little more passion than our opponent tonight. We came out and made some big shots. I thought Javon Jones came out and hit some really big shots early on, and then Gabriel Arnold kept us going with his three-pointers from the perimeter. And then you can't say enough about Fred Caldwell. I thought he attacked the basket. He got in some seams that most players couldn't get into, created some opportunities for others, and he also made his free throws and he made his layups. So I thought tonight we were challenged, but not as much as last night.
I see. And as I'm thinking about this at the end of the game, that's my thought process. This was a tough game, but last night was the last 2 seconds, and they had every opportunity to win it. The things that I certainly noticed, your bench is deep, your team plays together as a team. It's interesting to note, too, all the players, if they made a mistake, assume responsibility for that. That obviously comes from you and your staff. You're teaching them that responsibility.
Absolutely. We try to give them that responsibility, not just on the court, but off the court as well. We're trying to teach them to have responsibility for their mistakes, and if they make mistakes, hey, they have to man up and own up to those mistakes and then correct them. Because, I mean, no one's perfect on the court or in life, and you're going to make some mistakes. So we're trying to teach them life lesson skills along with basketball. So you're exactly right. You know, we try to instill that in our players.
I tell you this, I'm very happy for you, Coach. I'm really happy for you. Having breakfast with you this morning, seeing last night's game, and just congratulations. What a great trip back this is going to be for you. You've earned it. Your kids are happy, your staff. What a satisfaction for me, coming from Philly to see this. Awesome. Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you much for having us.